Well, good morning, guys. Unfortunately, we lost a goat last night. Well, we lost a goat while we were gone. We got home last night and we saw a bunch of tracks all over the place, which was out of place up at the top of the drive, coming in the headlights. And this morning we found the dogs chewing on this. That's what's left of our goat. Could tell it was a goat from the skull. Could tell from the nubs of his horns. We lost a goat last night, so we're gonna try and go up and just look, see what we can find, see if we can find out, what took him. It's always important, I think, to find out what predators you have lurking on the property. We know what's out here. It's just nice to know what's coming on to the property, and then see if we can't figure out what happened, drag marks or, where he was attacked or what the deal was. We're gonna go up and try to find the rest of his body. I'm betting because of this, if the skull's missing all the meat, I'm betting we're not going to find much. Most predators are going to pick everything apart, absolutely everything off of this, especially in this weather. It's super cold. We got a storm front coming in. It's snowing right now. It's been snowing all morning, so we're just going to have to go and do a little detective work, see what we can find. I'm not too optimistic about what we're going to find, especially with the amount of snow that we've gotten, but let's go take a look. Well, you can kind of see through the snow here what I was talking about. All of these tracks right in here are all footprints, all these little divots. Normally the dogs aren't doing that kind of stuff, so we're gonna head up to the top side of the property here. This is where our last goat was attacked, and our goat shouldn't have been up here. They got plenty of feed. They got that big bale back home, but that doesn't mean that they're not gonna wander. So we're gonna come up in here and just try to follow the tracks and see if we can't find where our goat was attacked. You can see all up and down this road. They've been running all over this road. Normally they just kind of travel in like the pathways. They don't run all over, but something kind of got them riled up, guys, and I'm just betting that whatever it was that attacked Boots, they just got to chasing all over. And more than likely, we're talking about coyotes, and I'm betting that there was quite a few. Because of the cold weather, they'll pack up. Good bit of track through there. But in the wintertime they'll pack up, and work together a little more, especially after these cold temperatures are coming through. You see here they're coming through. There's a good trail going through right there. Yeah, that looks about the end of it. There's some tracks going in here. There's a lot more going through here. Our other goat was attacked right up there at the end of the property. It's hard to see under the snow. It's a little more apparent for me. I can see where all the divots are at. I don't know what any of the goats would have been doing back up in here. There's just no need for them to be up here unless he got snatched by the road and drug up here, which is likely, but this is just a beaten down trail going back here. Some big tracks right there. Smaller tracks. It almost looks like a goat hoof. You know, a lot of times too, this is a little more open back here. A lot of times what they do is try to drag them to sort of an area that's a lot more concealed. They just feel a little safer. I wish we'd gotten here a little bit sooner though, because I'm sure there was a good bit of blood. A bit of a trail going off this way. Some distinct tracks. Man, I don't know what that is. Look at that. You know, with it being cold weather too, these coyotes will clean up a carcass, especially a small goat like that, pretty dang quick. Really, it doesn't take them but a night to do it. There's some good tracks back there. We'll go back there. There's definitely a bigger sized track running in here with all these other little ones, and of course the snow. You know, when you get a track in the snow and then you get rain on top of it, it sort of washes it out and does make it look bigger. Some of those tracks are pretty sizable though. You know, the likelihood of a bear, obviously it's winter, you know, so a bear shouldn't wake up. It was warm temps up until this last week that we got home. I don't know. See, these all look like little divots, little tracks. My battery died. It's so cold out here that it drained like 3/4 of a battery just in that little bit that I was talking to you guys when we were walking through here. It is cold. But I found the spot. We actually walked right across it. On the way back, I'd walked through my tracks and just saw a small clump of hair. And so I started moving the snow. Whoa. I started moving all the top snow from the packed stuff, and I found the spot. Guys, I'll turn you around. So here's where we were coming through, and you guys can see that orange tinge in the snow right there. This is where we just walked through. And we walked through right there, and actually right in here is where I'd seen some hair. You can see hair right there. There's some white hair. Now this stuff is either pee or it's the blood. You can see Dixie's checking it out. She'll probably kind of show us. You can see her sniffing around. So this is gonna be the spot, guys. Try to uncover some of this stuff. See all this yellow? It's probably old blood. There's some fresher looking blood right there. See some fresh blood right there. See that, Key?
Yeah.
That's fresher blood in the snow. And every time I move snow, you can just see more stuff. Big old long black hair. All right, should we head back, kiddo? So we're gonna head back. McKinley wanted to come back out with me. We got so much snowfall in the last bit, it's covered up that spot, and I was just able to walk right across it. Most of these tracks, I mean, a lot of them are dog. You can see clear as day, but like I was showing you guys those other tracks, those are big tracks. and it's just too hard to tell what it is. It's just too hard to tell what it is with it being snowed on. All the details are just kind of smushed, they're sort of smeared. But unfortunately we lost a goat, another goat. So, and it was our first goat. Boots was our very first goat we ever got. And I've actually got a video right before we left on the trip. We'd just gotten a big round bale for him, for all the goats, so that they had plenty to eat on while we were gone. And he was rutting, so we'd actually staked him out so that he couldn't harass the girls too much. He was on a rope, and I was taking video of him, and that was the last video we have of him. But I'll leave you guys with Boots being Boots, doing what Boots does best. And yeah, doing his sneezing. And what do you do? We'll leave it at that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy Boots.